Hi, I'm Dawn and I love to explore near and far. I'm not a professional YouTuber, videographer, or editor. I'm just here to share my adventures with you. This summer I am embarking on a 36-day road trip. Come and join me as I travel dawn to dusk. Okay, let's pick back up where we left off. We are driving around Antelope Island State Park in Utah. We're going to check out the beach access area. It's the last place to check out, and it looks like it's a really long way to the water. Let's go. I will never complain about walking to the beach in Florida or anywhere else again. This is quite the walk. And I believe this used to be underwater, and Great Salt Lake just keeps getting smaller. Finally making it down to the coastline. A lot of people in the water over there. As you can see, even here we got a lot going on. It's a little bit slippery here. I think this was underwater way more recently. And oh, I don't know if you can see those bugs or hear them. All right, ooh, it's not that cold. Pretty warm. We have dipped our toes into the Great Salt Lake. And I had a feeling some things were gonna burn. A lot of scratches and stuff from hiking. Great Salt Lake, check. Just want to show you the salt on my legs that's just clinging on for dear life here. That is all salt. It is not sand. That's sand, but this is all salt. And I can feel it in my hair, and I can feel it on my hand. Okay, very quickly, let's be real about a couple things. If anybody tells you that that is not strenuous exercise or a hike, you don't talk to them anymore. Coming back is really hard, walking through the sand and going back up. If you've ever walked in shoes on a beach, you know what I'm talking about, and you do need shoes on this beach. 2, I went out, tried to float, my butt still hit the bottom, but my legs, I couldn't get them back down to stand up. It was very difficult. So I walked out further and I actually floated. Nothing touched the bottom. I would have had to walk out really far to be able to truly like lay on my back and float. It is very shallow for a very long time. Another thing, getting real here. If you, ladies and gentlemen, have thighs that touch, coming back out after you are wet and that salt that you see on my legs kind of burns, kind of rubs, kind of stings. Be prepared for that. Maybe take some water, rinse. I don't know what the answer is, but just so you know, those of us who have thighs that touch, the walk back if you're wet and salty is going to be a little uncomfortable. Now let's go take a shower. So I just pulled into my spot after my shower, and I don't know why I was going to whisper, but some neighbors moved in with like a moving van, so they're pretty serious. But in the back, they have a really large telescope, at least for personal use, pretty large. So I'm pretty excited about possible night sky tonight. All right, while you were in the car, I started prepping dinner. What's this 4th of July more than hot dogs, a Coca-Cola, and Kraft macaroni and cheese? That's what we're going with tonight. You were in the car charging and resting and cooling down. And it's a little too hot to be running this grill, but it's almost 7 o'clock, so we gotta start sometime. So tomorrow night we're going to Great Basin National Park, and they are not taking reservations for camping this summer. So we are going, and we're not quite sure where we're staying. So I'm doing what I did at the beginning of the trip, where I made extra and then threw it up on the dashboard to heat it up. So I'm making extra hot dogs. I'm sure there'll be extra macaroni and cheese. And then just in case we don't have a spot where we can actually pull out the grill and cook, we'll have some food that can just be heated up. All right, this cute guy is right behind my site. He's got a nice rack. There's no way you're going to be able to see it. Oh, maybe you can a little bit. I can see tons of little tiny fireworks that are going off in all different places in this town down there. So hopefully the real ones that start at 10 o'clock will be up high in the sky and I'll be able to see them. It is absolutely blowing my mind how many different spots across that lake have fireworks going up. Like, there has to be, I don't know, 30 or 40 different spots just in this one section I'm looking at that have fireworks going up in the air. And 2 places are supposed to have official fireworks in 5 minutes. There's 3 right there. All right, friends. this is how we are going to end day 11 with an amazing night sky and a little fire. Good night. Thanks for coming along as I traveled on to dusk, and happy 4th of July, everyone.